Howdy ho, y'all. Alright, so, I hear this argument come up constantly by gun control advocates. And that is, why don't we just treat guns like cars? Then, we should be having licensed, registered. You should have to have insurance to have one. You see, and this is a very dishonest argument right here. They're not being honest with you when they're making this argument. Why? Well, if that's the case, okay, let's give up all licensing to own a gun. Some states you have to have a license to own a gun. You don't have to have a license to own a car, guys. You don't have to have insurance to own a car. You do have to have insurance to drive that car, or say if you're actually taking a loan to buy that car out, yes, then you will need some form of insurance for that car. But guess what? You put a gun on layaway, you don't even get to pick it up until you've paid it off. But furthermore, let's delve into a little bit more why this argument is completely and 100% dishonest. Well, you have to have a license to carry a gun in most states. In fact, the vast majority of states. Just like you have to have a license to drive a car in most states. And I think pretty much all 50 states actually. Okay, but when you get a license to drive a car, you can get that license at 16 in most cases. You only have to take the test once in most cases. And your renewal process is just sending $25 in, and they send you another license in many cases. Or hell, maybe you have to make a trip to the DMV to get that license renewed. The license usually comes to you within a few weeks. Licensed to carry a pistol, well, each time you renew your license in most cases, you've got to go through a class, you've got to requalify. They do thorough background checks on you. In fact, they're constantly running your background while you have that license to carry. Every time you go to renew, you have to go through the classes again in most cases, and you have to qualify for that pistol again in most cases. You can't carry that pistol in all 50 states, you see. Places like California and New York won't recognize other states' permits to carry. Now, I can drive my car in all 50 states, I can drive my truck in all 50 states, and guess what? I don't even have to worry about emissions tests in California if I drive my car there, or my truck there. You know why? Because I'm out of state. I get an out-of-state exemption. I don't have to have my truck checked out by the state of California just to drive it there for a few days. Not the same case with my gun, or any of my guns, should I say. Can't carry my Desert Eagle there, can't carry my Taurus Raging Judge Magnum there. I can't carry any of my pistols that have magazines over 10 rounds there. And by the way, guys, most standard semi-autos are 12 to 20 rounds. So, I mean, what do we continue here? If I've got a license to carry issued to me from Utah, I can't carry my pistol into New Jersey. So, I mean, you're starting to see the picture. I mean, I can drive just like anybody else can, unless you've been specifically barred from that military installation. As long as you're a U.S. citizen, you can drive your vehicle on U.S. Military installations with a driver's license, obviously, if you have business to be there. Not necessarily the case with carrying a gun. God help you if you get caught with a gun on a military installation. Now, I know this is a little far-fetched for a lot of people. A lot of people don't go to military installations regularly. But, say you're making a trip to the post office. You can't even have your gun in your car in the post office parking lot. God help you if you do, and you get caught with it. carry your gun on you when you walk into the school to pick your kid up from school. Doesn't matter if you have a license to carry or not. Doesn't matter how good of a citizen you've been through your entire life. I mean, the only people that can carry a gun onto school property are licensed security guards. And again, as I say, most cases of Utah, I think, has an exception. And police officers. That's it. Like maybe Mayor Bloomberg's bodyguards. So we can already see right now just how dishonest that argument is. And I hope the next time, for those of you watching, I hope the next time you hear that, you call that gun control advocate out on that. You call that gun control advocate out on how dishonest they're being. Y'all take her easy now.